that something you're encouraged with about, starting early on?
Hey, I give Xavier credit for the way that they played against Jeremy and against Clint in particular. I haven't played them. They knew 2 or 3 things that they were going to want to get done, and one of them was going to be slowing down Jeremy and Clint. And their importance to our offense right now. So I give them credit for the job that they did. In the second half, we went to some different actions that involved Jeremy a little bit more, involved Clint a little bit more, and I think that's part of the process for us learning about our team right now and what's going to be best for us to do offensively, and where to start the basketball, where to start our possessions. So that's going to be a process offensively for us. But I think their struggles were most to do with Xavier doing a good job on them and taking them out of some things. And then on our end of it, again, we're learning about our team offensively. So sometimes we're going to look pretty sharp, and sometimes we're not.
What's George Mason look like?
They're starting 4 guards. They're at the center position. They've got a guy that can really score it on the block. He's a good passer, plays extremely hard, really rebounds the basketball. And then they've shown to this point that they've got 2 or 3 guys that'll shoot the 3-point shot, Gary, and shoot it a decent percentage. And then they've got 3 or 4 guys that really want to drive the basketball. So and we saw some of what George Mason does. We saw some of it from everybody in Orlando, and so it won't be. With the exception of one of the actions they run offensively, the Princeton offensive stuff that we've played against before. Richmond has run it, some other teams. They spend time running some of that Princeton stuff. That will be new for our team and different. The rest of it is their transition stuff, trying to drive it or throw it inside. In the half court, some dribble weave stuff, some ball screen action, some of the things that we've seen already quite a bit in the last 4 games. But that Princeton action stuff will be different for us.
Defensively, man-to-man?
Yeah, they've played all man, and we were just talking about it again this morning. They've played all man-to-man with their defense, and I've known Dave for a number of years, and I know he'd prefer to play man-to-man, and that's what they've shown so far this year.
Look at the Moore kid.